So now we're going to create another masking animation. So we're going to go to standard again, click on that and go new. So create a blank animation. This time what we're going to do is we're going to import an animated GIF. Now we don't import it straight to the stage, it's really important we import it to the library. So we're going to go to File, we're going to go Import and Import to Library this time. Find the file and you'll see that you've got this thing called Cat 037. And what this will do is over on the right hand side you'll see that you've got a library. So we click on the library tab and you'll now see that there is Cat 037 GIF in there. And the little icon to the left there shows that this is a movie clip. So if we click on it, there you'll see the cat at the top and there's a little play button. So you'll see this is a cat with a cute wavy tail. Now there's also over here, there is a folder that's been created and this is all the individual images that have been used to make up this cat GIF image. Now what we can do is we can open it and just to see all those different images that are in there. So double click on it and what this does is this shows the cats and this shows where all those different images would be. I'm just going to use the back arrow now to go back out to my scene. And I'm now going to pop my cat onto the background. Okay, I'm going to centre it a little bit and I'm going to enlarge it. So we're going to use the tool. I'm not going to make it too big, just to make it, and I'm using shift so that I make it about there. That will give me a good picture. It's not too pixelated, but it does look a little bit odd at the moment. It doesn't look really that great. So what I want to do is I'm going to click off the stage, so use the normal selection tool, off the stage, and over on properties what I'm going to do is change the colour of the stage and make the colour of the stage black. So now this looks a little bit better and we'll just play it as it is. So Control and Enter and you'll now see that what you've got is you've got a cat with a twitchy tail. Really cute cat. Now we're going to use masking to create a spotlight effect. So we're going to get the spotlight, so it's going to come in, it's going to start moving around to see if we can find this cat using the spotlight. It's like having a torch and you're looking around a room. So that's what we're going to do now. So first things first, let's name that layer. So that's where the cat is and we're going to lock it so we don't do anything wrong to it. Now because we're going to do mask, we need to create a new layer and we're going to call that the mask. And again we'll right click on it and create it and make it into a mask. So here we go again, we've got the mask layer, we've got the cat layer which is underneath it, and you'll notice that the mask layer is locked. So for us to do the next thing, what we're going to do is we're going to actually unlock that layer so that we can work on it. Now what we want to do is we want that cat to survive and last until we get to frame 90. So we're going to click in frame 90, right click and insert a frame. The next thing we're going to do is on the first frame as well, that's where we're going to start with our mask. And yet again what we're going to do is we're going to need to start putting our mask on there. We're going to use the oval tool again. We want to make sure that we've got a really bright luminous colour in the middle and then the stroke colour is blank, and I'm going to start drawing using the shift key and my alt, so I draw from the centre out a small spotlight over on the left hand side of the stage. So now we've drawn the actual shape, what we're going to do is we're going to convert this into a symbol. So double click on it, right click and say convert to symbol, and we're going to call this spotlight. So it's a movie clip, so we've now got the spotlight on the stage. We're also now going to go to the very final frame, frame 90, and again put a blank frame in there. So we're just going to go insert frame. So we've now got the space for this frame to actually appear right the way through. And we're going to now right click and create a motion tween. So at frame 20 we're going to go, okay, let's get the spotlight over there. We've just managed to get a little touch of the tail in it. We're going to go to frame 40, we're going to move that down to the bottom again, just going. When it wakes up, move it down to about here. We're then going to go to frame 60 and we're going to take it over to this side here, and we're going to start to make this get a little bit bigger. So again, put the transform tool on, click on it, and we can make that a little bit bigger from here. And then we're going to go to frame 90, and when we get to this point what we want it to do is we want it to actually be right over the middle of the image and big enough to show the entire thing. Okay, so let's try this with just the shape at the moment. So we go right back to the beginning, drag it across, and you can see it's going to go over, catch some of the cat there, Go to the far side, come back in, and it's going to get bigger as we get there. Now actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to about frame 70 actually, and I'm going to just bring that over a little bit and make it a little bit smaller. So let's just see what happens. So there we go, it's sort of getting over to that little section there, and then it's going to grow from the inside out. I think that's going to be a better look. So that's what it's looking like with the green blob. Let's just make that layer locked and we'll try the animation and see what happens. So now we go, whoa, hang on a minute, you can just about make it out. Have a go. This is a great way for you to actually use a mask in a slightly different way, plus use your animated GIF background.